You don't go there just for the sake of going there. JCUTMoto.
Hello everyone, this is your boy JCUTMoto coming at you somewhere in Padre Burgos, Southern Leyte. It's currently Sunday afternoon, 3 PM na po. Galing kami na Malitbog, Southern Leyte. Now if you're not familiar, Padre Burgos by the way is the play. May kasama pala ako, dalawa, si Wilson at si JR. Galing kami ng birthday. So anyway, going back to the topic, if you are here in Southern Leyte, Padre Burgos is your gateway to Limasawa Island. Kung gusto niyong pumunta ng Limasawa Island, which is nandun po yung cross ni Magellan. Son!
It was at this moment
Isa pa lang kasama namin, wala siyang registration or hindi pa renewed yung registration niya. Kaya bigla akong nag-break. So approaching sa checkpoint ng mga pulis, baka asitahin siya, wala siyang rehistro kasi 10,000 pa naman siguro yung fine. What the heck? So going back to the topic, gateway to Limasawa Island wherein you can find the cross of Magellan. We're in the first mass, yung unang misa ginanap doon dito sa Pilipinas. So, Limasawa Island. Now, you can also visit Tangkaan, which is a white sand coastal area or beach dito sa Padre Burgos. Speaking of which, medyo travel tayo ngayon. Kaya nang sabi ko or na-post ko before, as a Filipino, naikasabihan tayo as a Filipino, wag maging dayuhan sa sarili mong bayan. Meaning, if you are here or if you want to travel, maybe you can prioritize traveling around the Philippines rather than traveling outside the country, because you are patronizing our very own country. Marami namang magagandang lugar dito. Gaya ng sabi ko, we have here in Southern Leyte and Padre Burgos, gateway sa Limasawa Island. Tourism is one of the booming part of our economy. So, why not prioritize na lang sa sarili nating bayan? So, I guess that is also the advocacy of Philippine Loop na tour to promote the tourism here in the Philippines. Kasi we are encouraged to not just to ride our bikes, we are also encouraged to visit sa mga lugar or mga tourist spots sa ating bansa. And we're encouraged to share it to everyone by posting it sa mga social media platform natin. So anyway, this is a twisty part right here. Padre Burgos pa rin yata to, Kuting Rift. So, if given a chance, I guess the best way, para sa akin lang this is my own opinion, the best way to travel the Philippines is by your bike, your motorcycle. Parang si Sir JT, he is traveling or he is aiming to travel the whole Philippines using his bike. Although may mga point na kailangan mong sumakay ng bangka, but at the same time, kung nasa lugar ka na, nasa island ka na, gagamit ka pa rin ng bike or motor. So, why motorcycle? Well, for me, motorcycle is more practical. Pag sinabing more practical, mas cheaper siya kung bibilhin mo. Mas cheaper siya sa gas, mas cheaper sa maintenance. Kung sasakay ka ng barko, mas cheaper siya. Kung hahanap ka ng parking space, mas dali siyang mahanapan ng parking space. Saka, when you are on your bike, you are connected to the machine. Kaya nga, 4 wheels move the body, 2 wheels move the soul. Mas ma-enjoy mo yung travel mo kung nagmumotor ka. Although ang trade-off dito is yung panahon. Kung maulan, syempre limitado ka sa pagbabiyahe mo. At the same time, kung mainit na masyado naman, wala kang aircon. Pero may hangin ka naman. As long as you're moving, definitely you still have to enjoy or can still enjoy the wind na minsan nga lang mainit. So, I think as I've said, the best way to travel the whole Philippines would be not by 4 wheels, not by airplane, not by sea, or not by ship, but by your motorcycle. As a motorcycle enthusiast or a rider or traveler, sabihin na natin traveler, I have interviewed Sir JT to give you a little bit of advice sa pag-travel using your motorcycle. Of course, this is based on his experience na rin, since currently he is challenging himself to travel the whole Philippines. Nakamotor lang. Last Sunday, nakasama ko siya together with other motoristas and together with my friends na riders din dito sa Leyte. he will be giving you some tips on traveling with your motorcycle. So if you are an aspiring traveler na rider din, gusto mong pumunta, of course, kahit di buong Pilipinas, pero sa mga lugar na di mo pa napuntahan, or maybe hanggang internet ka lang, hanggang post ka lang, hanggang sa post mo lang nakikita, or hanggang sa Google mo lang nakikita, well, this would be Sir JT's advice or tips for you. Sir JT, pasok!
Hello everyone. By the way, I'm JT of Motour, and I'm a vlogger, and I am touring the 81 provinces of the Philippines using my motorcycle. Yeah, this is my bike na madumi. Pagpasensya nyo, ano? It's really messy, but it's actually a proof that I've been to places. Di ba? Ganun naman yun. If your motorcycle is really clean, that means you're not using it. Anyway, so my advice to aspiring travel, riders, or riders who want to travel. Of course, number one is you have to save. It's really expensive. This is the most practical thing siguro that advice. You have to save and you have to have the dough, because everything is, everything is spent will be coming basically from your pocket. And secondly, you have to be physically fit. Not necessarily because you're riding a motorcycle. Sabi mo, nakaupo lang naman ako and all. It takes fitness. So you have to exercise, you have to eat healthy, everything. Kasi kailangan mentally healthy ka rin. Because you are driving, you have to be always alert and you have to be focused always. Especially if you're traveling for long distances, like hundreds of kilometers. And then next tip I would like to give you is, actually I think that's the most important thing, is you have to enjoy. You have to enjoy the places. You don't go there just for the sake of going there. You don't go there for the sake of taking the list, di ba? If you have the list, you have to be immersed in a place. For example, in a province, you have to be immersed in their culture, try their food, go to their tourist spots, talk to people. That's the most engaging part of it. Masasabi mo na you've been there. Mas may experience mo yung culture ng province if you talk to the locals. That's it. And of course, always spread the word, the good word. Yun lang, basically. And of course, always pray. Pray for protection, for guidance. Yun yung important before you leave. And be prepared. So, I've done this vlog on Motour. So, visit my YouTube channel. And I had the vlog there. Siguro, discussing what things to bring if you want to travel for long distances. So check it out, and yun nga, be prepared. And in terms of, by the way, going back to the expenses, to the allowance, if your estimated budget is around, hypothetically it's around 1,000 pesos, make it 2,000. Bring 2,000 because you don't know when you'll need the extra money. Yeah, that's it. Once again, guys, please check out my channel. It's type on YouTube. It's Motour. It's Motour Pilipinas. And also on Facebook, just again type Motour Pilipinas, and also on Instagram. So I hope you check it out, guys. See you next time.
Anyway, as you have heard, according to Sir JT, dapat mag-save ka. Kung gusto mo mag-ride, bibili ka ng gas, kailangan mo ng pera. Bibili ka ng pagkain, kailangan mo ng pera. Tulugan, pera. So almost everything runs, you need money. Almost everything na kailangan mo sa pag-ride. So at the same time, you have to be physically fit. You have to be prepared mentally, physically, spiritually, or lahat ng preparation regarding sa pang-sarili mo. Kailangan mong gawin. Kasi riding is not easy if you ask me. Tiyatan din siya. Kung distance yung travel mo, kailangan mo mag-travel na maybe around 200, 300, 500 kilometers per day. Masakit sa katawan yun. Third thing is, you also have to enjoy, to immerse yourself sa culture ng lugar. So, kung pupunta ka ng Leyte, well, you really have to visit some of the famous spots. At the same time, makihalubilo ka sa mga tao kung may chance ka. Kasi doon mo makikita, di ba sabi ni Sir JT, hindi mo lang pinupuntahan yung lugar just to check the list or to tick the list. At least, sabi mo, oy, nakapunta ako sa Leyte, nakapunta ako dito, nakausap ko yung mga tao. And then, share the word. Of course, if you have something to say, may gusto kang maging guide, gawan mo ng guide. Kung gusto mo, sabihin mo na, uy, totohanan pala, safe pala ang lugar na to. Yung bali-balita is, di daw safe. To encourage na rin sa ibang tourist or ibang traveler, ibang rider na pumunta. The last thing is turning pa rin sa pagsisave or pera. Mention nga na if your budget or your allotted budget for a specific ride is 1,000 5,000 pesos, dapat dublihin mo for emergency. What if? Mga what if natin. Maka lang. So, I guess that would summarize the tips na binigay ni Sir JT. So, if you are an aspiring motorcycle enthusiast, traveler, na mo-motivate sa mga nakikita mo kay Sir JT na pinupuntahan niya mga iba't ibang lugar dito sa Pilipinas, you might want to take note of those things na sinabi niya. I guess that would be all for this motovlog, but before ending this episode, let me leave you with this poem. Roses are red, violets are blue. If you're planning to travel with your bike, take note of those tips, bro. So that's about it. This is your boy JCUTMoto saying you bye-bye. Woohoo!